The story is drawn from 19th century Russian Jewish folktale. Tim Burton took inspiration from Eliza Poe, who was Edgar Allan Poe's mother. She had tuberculosis, which affected her appearance, making her eyes appear larger and her skin pale. Sadly, she passed away at a young age, around 24 or 28. It's fascinating how Tim Burton incorporated these details. It's an international co-production between the United States and the United Kingdom, and produced by Tim Burton Productions and Leica Entertainment. Corpse Bride is the third stop-motion feature film produced by Burton, and the first directed by him. The previous two films, 1993's The Nightmare Before Christmas and 1996's James and the Giant Peach, were directed by Henry Selick. This is also the first stop-motion feature from Burton that was distributed by Warner Bros. The plot is set in a fictional Victorian-era village in England. Victor, voiced by Johnny Depp, is practicing his wedding vows in the dark and eerie forest. Is quite unforgettable. So, the guy named Victor likes Victoria. As soon as he vows with this hand, "I will lift your sorrows. Your cup will never be empty, for I will be your wine. With this candle, I will light your way into the darkness. With the ring, I ask you to be mine." As he stumbles upon a tree root, who would guess that was a finger of a corpse, and it rises to answer your call. He is whisked away to the underworld and ends up marrying a corpse bride, Emily, voiced by Helena Bonham Carter, instead. At first, Victor is scared and not really into Emily. He even tricks her into helping him escape back to the living world. But as the story goes on, Victor starts to fall in love with Emily. It's a sweet and unexpected twist. At the end of the day, Emily's character is much deeper than Victoria's. It tells the story of a naive girl who is betrayed by a terrible and evil man. A naive girl who is set in her naive ideals of true love, enough for her to stay in the dirt waiting for her ex-lover to return for years. Victoria, on the other hand, had less of a personality than Emily, a lot more one-dimensional. There was a lot more chemistry between Victor and Emily. When Victor finds himself in the land of the dead, he encounters a colorful and eccentric cast of characters. From the mischievous maggot living inside the corpse bride's head to the lively skeletons who love to party, each interaction in this realm is filled with humor and charm. Emily expresses her longing and desires through poetic and heartfelt words. Her dialogues beautifully capture the bittersweet nature of her ghostly existence and her yearning for love and connection. Every line she delivers adds another layer to her character and the overall story. It's truly a joy to listen to her speak. One of the most touching moments is when Victor and the corpse bride share a dance in the moonlight. Their connection and the bittersweet nature of their relationship are beautifully portrayed in this scene. It's a poignant and heartfelt moment that tugs at your heartstrings. The climax of the movie presents Victor with a difficult choice: to stay with the corpse bride or return to the land of the living and marry Victoria. In the movie, Victor is about to drink the poison to be with the corpse bride. Emily sees Victoria looking sad and tells Victor not to do it. She realizes that she doesn't want to take away Victoria's happiness like hers was taken. Then, Barkis Bittern enters the church and reveals that he and Victoria are still married. Barkis unknowingly drinks from the cup, which is poisoned, and dies. Emily, realizing that Barkis was the one who killed her, confronts him, but before she can reach him, the dead townspeople seek their revenge. The movie concludes with Victor and Victoria kissing, and Emily finally finding freedom from her sorrow. The tension and emotional weight of this decision make it a truly memorable scene. It showcases the growth and development of the characters, and leaves you wondering what choice Victor will make. It's a delightful journey filled with memorable moments that will stay with you long after the credits roll. He perfectly captured the essence of The Corpse Bride. The movie is widely praised for its stunning visuals and unique animation style, which truly embody Tim Burton's signature macabre yet whimsical aesthetic. The attention to detail, from the repurposed coffins to the clever use of limb loss, adds to the film's charm. But what sets it apart is the beautiful love story that lies beneath the eerie visuals, tugging at our heartstrings. It's a perfect blend of Burton's captivating visuals and an emotionally resonant narrative. It's possible that the story ended the way it did because of the initial lack of chemistry between Victor and Victoria. Many of the viewers believed that Emily was a better fit for Victor and that he loved her more than Victoria. That's valid. But like the movie showed, love can be complicated. The story is seen as enchanting and the characters are memorable. Some viewers appreciate the movie's blend of dark and light elements, while others feel that it may not be as emotionally impactful as some of Tim Burton's other works. Overall, it's a beloved film that has gained a dedicated fan base over the years. The Corpse Bride is a fun movie that has some clever nods and playful jokes that adults can appreciate, while still being suitable for the whole family. It strikes a balance with its Halloween-themed elements like bones, maggots, and the concept of death, but in a silly and fantastical way that kids can enjoy. Plus, the singing and fantasy elements add an extra layer of entertainment. Remains of the day. Their energetic performance and playful banter add a fun and musical touch to the film. It's hard not to tap your feet along with the rhythm.